Good morning to everyone. I'm going to talk about a new system I have in development called, I call it the River. I'm going to kind of do the best I can with some of my existing tools to show you the concept, the indicator, and then fully automated scalping system that will be part of this added to the proptradingindicators.com overall program. It will be kind of a indicator-based reversal automated trading system. So I have an indicator that I've been working with. I'm not going to show it right now. I'll show you something that will should help you understand the concept. But we're targeting a certain pattern of price in quick snap reversals that happen very frequently in many instruments, whether you're trading Bitcoin futures, you're trading gold, you're trading oil, you're trading the NQ, the MNQ, and so on and so on. And we're going to have an indicator that you can have toggled on so you can see it or not see it. That indicator will be called the river. So in the river, and you've seen it on maps or aerial surveys where you get those rivers that look like this, and then they kind of have really interesting pathways to them as they work their way across the landscape. And that's kind of what I had in mind, that when we're getting snap, very sharp, crisp reversals that have authority, this scalping system will see that and will help you target into trade activity. You can use this in conjunction with other tools. You can work snap reversals in alignment with buying pullbacks and uptrends or selling kickbacks and downtrends. But the key is we have to have a certain tightness in the price movement leading up to the reversal and out of the beginning of the reversal. That's the only way it'll qualify. So, if I have some sort of reversal that looks like this, it's not going to qualify. There isn't a certain alignment of the indicator reading price that would qualify for that kind of scrub price action. It's going to have to be at most, or at a minimum, I should say, a fairly crisp reversal in price that the indicator detects and reads that would then put us into a scalp trade. So let's just say this was a qualified reversal right here that the indicator detected. When the river has its first down leg on both the upper and lower sides and an indicator pattern, this is key, there's a certain look to the indicator or a certain sequential pattern of the up candles in relation to the down candles. We have to see the hook of the river, then it would target, we'll have some sort of symbol. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for the symbol. We're already using dots, we're already using diamonds. Use something else. You'll get an audible tone that'll be a third-party tool's output, and then you can trade them manually. Stop never more than most pivot, or wherever the symbol is on the chart. So let's just say the symbol was a plus sign. I have no idea what we're going to use. You would put your stop on the high side of that plus sign, the way we have it positioned by default, as the least amount of risk, and the most recent price pivot as the most. And as you're in the trade, you'll be able to see the river, so you can toggle it on and off, meaning I want to see it, I don't want to see it, I just want to see the symbols, and I just want to hear the audible alerts or not. And then the automation will see those and put you into trades with a trail stop mechanism to capture as much of the move as possible, or you can leave it until you get a hook on the river in the opposite direction to close out the trade. So the idea is it's a very precise, quick scalping trade that needs a certain behavior and price leading up to the rivers kind of twisting in one direction to another to snap you into the trade. So let's expand upon this a bit. And if you ever have any questions on anything, just always info at Prop Trading Indicators. Either myself or my programmer that owns the site will respond to you. But this is kind of a way that he trades. I took it and run with it, building my own version. This is like a textbook operation in the pattern that would qualify for the river trade. We have a certain style to the way the bars are closing prior to the reversal. We have a down candle and then an up closing candle with a tail. So everything is in place. Then we have a hook on what will be the river indicator that would signal a trade. We'll have some sort of symbology on the chart. You're in the trade. If you're trading automated, the stop in the training will show you how to make sure you're never any less than the base of the symbol on the chart. Let's just say it's a square. Never more than the most recent price pivot. We'll show you how to set that. And we'll be giving you settings like, hey, on this instrument, use these settings. On this instrument, getting started settings for Bitcoin futures, for MES, MNQ, and for the micro contract for gold, which I'm working on adding those other contracts for a current group on MNQs, and then the other instruments on the current system, automated system. But you're in the trade. As it's running in your intended direction, you'll have a break-even threshold to get your stop to break-even plus as fast as you want. And then you'll have, and on these trades, we're going to advocate using the trail stop mechanism. So for every so many completed price bars, the lower segment on the river is where we'll attach the trail stop to. So in other words, for every you could put in the trail stop, for every 3 price bars completed, move me up 2 segments on the river, or 3, so it's 1-to-1. With that original gap. Or you can make it faster so that as it's running away from you, hey, for every 4 bars, or let's say every 3 bars of price movement, move my trail stop 4 segments of the river. So this original gap you have as price is running away, where your stop is at break-even plus, but price is now running away, you can start closing that gap and have the stop chasing price faster than price is going. Does that make sense? Totally up to you. And on any curvature or opposite signal, the trade would automatically conclude if it hasn't already come down and slapped any trail stop mechanism. So this is going to be like, boom, get in, zip, catch a move, precision, quick scalping. Only on qualified setups that qualify for these sharp reversals, and we get many of them a day. And this is just on one time frame. I could go on some lower time frames, and they're all over the place. But, here's something that would qualify. This 50-50 whether it would qualify. This would qualify, and so on. So, and then you can slightly change the definition, and it has to do with the way that the river plots, the indicator that I'll be using for the river. You can have some variance in how picky that crispness of the reversal is. So basically you can have it like super picky, standard picky, or backed off a little bit, or even a reversal more, let's say like something like this, would still allow you to get into a trade. This would qualify. That likely would not. And it has to do with how wide the river is at the transition point. That's the key. How wide it is leading up to and how wide it is coming out of the transition, whether it's qualified once the hook takes place. So this is something in build already. We'll do the indicator first. And remember, anybody that comes into the Prop Trading Indicators program, where we have the current special offer on the website, everything we add in your 6-month plan, you keep getting everything new. That's about to change. At the end of the year, all these special offers are going to end. Then there's going to be quarterly subscription options for people that just want indicator bundles, and then there's going to be $5.95 to $7.95 6-month plans for those that want to come in and buy a specific system, either the pivot point or the river or whatever, with the automation and the included tools. So it's going to be more of an indicator store type layout. That's the direction my programmers always want to go to the website. That makes sense to me. And this is the style that he trades. I kind of took it and defined it more, and I have a particular indicator that I'm going to use for this that I think is going to be perfect for helping me through the indicator qualify the price transition in a way that we can clearly define when is a crisp transition in price and a kind of a real quick whip reversal taking place or not. And again, beautiful scalping tool that you can use with audible alerts, symbol popping up on the chart. You can trade them manually then, or you'll have the automated strategy called the River Strat, where you can trade them fully automated. Really looking forward to this. And they even have some other goodies in the works that work perfectly with symmetrical based Renkos, where you're trading pivot to pivot to pivot with different types of approaches. So there you have it. If you have any questions, info@proptradingindicators.com. So Elena, our programmer and our assistant, whispered into my ear last night in my dreams to hurry up and get the river deployed. I'm just kidding. And anyhow, this special offer will go away at the end of this weekend. I'm going to modify this, and I have a lot more content that's going to be added here. But this website's going to transform a lot over the next few weeks up to the end of the year as we start moving it from a kind of an initial offer launch group site. And, well, the programmer's doing all the work on it, not me, but he's going to take it and start sectioning it off where there's systems areas and then indicator bundles and an indicator store type layout. So yeah, if you want the special offer, there's the buy button. And if you have any questions, you can shoot an email to us or fill out the contact form. He handles those, and he's pretty responsive. He'll get back with you pretty quick. So there you have it. If you have any questions, let us know. We've got the River scalping system on deck with the River indicator out in the week ahead, and some other goodies getting added to the program. So anybody that's already in the Pivot Point program, you get all of this. Nothing you got to do. You automatically get it. Have a fantastic weekend, and a lot more videos ahead this weekend on a range of topics.